Hey guys, welcome back again. I didn't mean to take a couple weeks off, but as this video will show, life is once again just like chaotic. And I find when life is this way, I find it, you only have so many things you can do. And for me, when things get crazy, I kind of retreat into books. So I've been reading a lot and putting a lot of books on BookTube, and I have tons of ideas for this channel, but I haven't been able to use my brain, that part of my brain, to do that. So today we are back here for yet another foster care update, which I feel like maybe the subtitle should be "The foster care system is incredibly broken." Okay, so I'm gonna get out my calendar because I need to look at some dates here. The last time I updated, we just got BB-8 back. So that was on, we got her back September 29th. So 5 weeks ago. 5 weeks in a day. Today is November 4th. And okay, where do I even start? Let's start at the beginning. So we got her back September 29th with the idea that it would just be a few weeks. That was the original intention. Things happened with birth family. There was a bit of a relapse, so she came back with us for a little while. So that was, we had 2.5 weeks. Yeah, 2.5 weeks where there was no visits whatsoever. It was just R2 and BB-8 were both here, no visits. Life was getting into a rhythm and routine, and homeschooling was going. And then the Thanksgiving week, somewhere in there, I got a phone call saying, okay, we're gonna start visits again next week. And the plan was for visits to happen from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. all week, Monday through Friday. Which is not very helpful for my life. I mean, this isn't all about me, for sure, but that involves me driving to and from the visit. That takes an hour. Coming home, I had 2 hours at home, and then I had to drive another hour to go back and get them and bring them home. So that didn't leave a lot of time to do stuff. Yeah, I had 2 hours at home without the little kids, and we probably could have homeschooled then, but my mental space when we are in this stage of visits every day, I can't mentally do other things. Yeah, so that's what happened that week. And then then the plan was for the next week, October 25th, that week, we were going to do visits every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, from 9 to 3. But then we were told that that was a little too much for birth family. They couldn't handle a full day yet, even though that's not even a full work day. So we did 9 to 12 Monday and Wednesday, and then 9 to 3 on Friday, which is actually backwards. It's less time than the week before. So then we were told that the same thing was going to happen the next week, which is the week that we are on. So last week, Tuesday, October 26th, I phoned a social worker. Now, this is the kid's social worker is still on leave. So I've just been calling her supervisor because I don't know who to call because there's no social worker that is assigned to them that really knows their case. So I've been phoning the supervisor or assistant supervisor, I don't know. I talked to her and I felt so reassured after this phone call because she was telling me things that I had seen. She was saying that visits either have to progress or stop. We can't just be in this limbo phase forever, which is where we have been living for the last few weeks. And she said from what she has seen, there is no attachment from birth family and R2, And if birth family couldn't even handle BB8 for 3 weeks full time, like, can they handle like both of them? Like, she seemed realistic with what should and could happen and stuff, whereas I feel like so many workers have been like overly optimistic when there's been a pattern of behavior, and it, like, I feel like we're kind of done with optimism. But the plan was for the kid's new social worker to have a meeting with another worker plus another worker. So kind of like 2 workers for birth family, 1 for the kids. And that was to happen on Tuesday this week, which it did. So Wednesday morning when I brought them for their visit, I said, like, do you know what's going on? And it took me talking to 3 different social workers, some of them multiple times, to figure out like what was actually happening. So I was very shocked when they said that the plan is for BB8 to be returned. They said either today or tomorrow. And I was like dropping her off for a visit, so that would have been like, yeah. And then to continue to try to return R2. And oh, this is just like, we've done this song and dance. And here we are again. So this morning I dropped off BB8 and R2 for a visit. At 3 o'clock I will go and I will pick up R2, and BB8 is staying. And this time, last time she was just on an extended visit, she wasn't officially returned. This time she is officially returned. Yeah, because some paperwork was running out this week, possibly today, so they either needed to like renew it or return her, and they decided to return her, and then they've renewed the paperwork for R2. Yeah, so that's where we are at right now. I guess we're down to 3 kids officially since she's been returned and not just on a visit. Next week R2 is supposed to have a Monday, Wednesday 9 to 3 visits, and then Friday he's gonna go in the morning and stay till Saturday afternoon. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so that's a bit of an update. This has been like so hard on my family. I wanted to share our foster care journey because I wanted to help inspire people to do this, and I don't feel like our journey has been one that has been very inspiring. Like, I think I've probably scared more people away than anything. I do not feel like we've had necessarily the average experience. I have other friends that foster that things have been a lot more known and secure and not so up and down. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There are benefits for sure for like, I'm trying to think of like the positive side here. There's benefits to not having a 1-year-old around for sure. Like it makes things easier. But I'm not very optimistic that this is going to last very long, and then just trauma occurs, and our foster care system seems so invested in birth family that they are not caring about the children, and I feel like that is so messed up. Yeah, so at this point, like, honestly, just a lot of prayer, a lot of giving this to God and knowing that he's got the kids in his hands and I can't do anything. Yeah, so there we go. There's another little update. I guess I'll have more time again for the next while. So maybe more videos will be coming soon. I have so many ideas, you guys. I have like so many fun creative ideas. I just haven't been able to get to them. So maybe after getting over this little stage here, I will come back. Thanks to all who have been like following this. I feel like this is such a negative journey, or I feel like a Debbie Downer or like a drama queen or whatever sharing this, because it's not been a pleasant experience. So I'll just keep you updated where things are going, but that's where things are at now. So thank you so much for those of you that have been praying for our family and praying for R2 and BB8. We really appreciate your prayers.